What's going on, everybody? Friday the 14th here for you. And to celebrate the national holiday of Friday the 13th, I am here to show off my full collection of stuff, knickknacks, little things that I have for Friday the 13th. I've been waiting to put this off for a while now for this special day. I knew it was coming up, so I've just had to hold it off. But really excited to show it off, see what y'all think about it, and all that jazz. But we got a little bit to go through. Of course, you've seen my Necas before, and I'm sure you've seen it all in the background before, all my other stuff. But this time we'll go into detail about it all. But might as well get to it all. Here we go. Alright, first off, might as well just show off my Neca collection one more time. This will be the last time, I promise, I show it. Oh, watch it. This will be the last time I show it off to y'all. But like I said, just got this in. The Pamela Voorhees, Friday the 13th, Part 1. Young Jason and Pamela Voorhees Neca. Really love those. Like I said, the sculpt on Young Jason is awesome. And like I said, it came with a hatchet, an extra hand for Pamela, and some moss to put around him if you want to act it out. And like I said, I'm not my favorite head sculpt on any of them, but still really happy to have this exclusive, because it was a hard one to come by, but I had to do it. And then we got part 2 with the bag. And like I said, I've always wanted to take that off to see what it looks like up under there, but there's no way, because I'm afraid I won't ever get it back on there like it is. But like I said, he comes with a pitchfork, fence post, and other goodies. Then you got what I call part 3. Everybody calls it part 3, with the harpoon gun. And like I said, about the best part about these is the head sculpt, and you can take the mask off. And so, oops. And then we got part 5, Roy. Probably, he's up there with one of my favorites out of this line. Of course, he comes with quite a few accessories, extra hand. And like I always say, the art cards are the best things about these. We'll take his mask off. Look at that face. And then we got the part 6 one, which has been a pain in my butt having this one. Had to super glue the knife sheath onto him. The fence post is broke on me, so I tried not to mess with him as much as possible, but he does have one of the best head sculpts out of the line. Focus in. There it is. Love the head sculpt on that one. And then, of course, you got the retro NES version. He's pretty much the part 3, but just glow in the dark. As you can see, he's got pretty much the same head sculpt, same clothes, just swapped around a little bit. Alright, next up I got a couple few little standees I got that's from the remake, of course. What a pretty imposing figure, right when you pretty much see him right when you walk into the bedroom. And of course I had to move one of my favorite pictures. My fiance got this for me. Yeah, Leatherface, Michael Myers, Jason, and Freddy all sitting at the table playing cards. Horrible glare. There you go. But the other standee that I own is a Freddy versus Jason one. Really like this one. And then we'll move down here. I got a Camp Crystal Lake sign. It's just a cheap little plastic sign. I got it for like I think $10 on Amazon. And then We got another Camp Crystal Lake sign. We got this one from a Halloween shop here in Nashville. Really like that one. That one looks like the original sign when you're coming into the park. And just another little tin sign. And then I got my a little Jason candy holder, but he holds little book easels that I use on some of my stuff. They made a Nightmare on Elm Street in this line. They sold out of that one. I was lucky enough to get this one. Really like it. It's a pretty cool little piece. Next we got my little shelf of knickknacks of Jason. I got 3 little Funkos. I get the glow in the dark mask Funko, and then just the regular standard Funko, and the little mini Funko. And behind him I got a little, what they call it, Scalers, just a big version of it. And you get the Dorb. And got a Jason stuffed animal. I have a crane machine. You got what they call the Jason Wacky Wobbler. Yeah. And then another little wobbler thing, and then up behind him I got my Jason Mr. Potato Head. And then I got a Neca. It's a big version of the remake bobblehead made by Neca. As you can tell, I'm a huge fan of Neca. So, really like that one. Now we'll move into more of the action figure that I have of Jason. First up, we got the Ultimate Part 6 Jason. Really awesome figure, and they're coming out with a Part 4 version of this summer. Like I said, these are extremely detailed as well. Awesome detail on that. And right there's the box that came with it. It came with his knife, a machete, and then of course the fence post. Came with the tombstone as well, and then of course the mask. And then we got the Neca Ultimate Series Retro. This one's really cool. Love this figure. I'm a huge fan of the NES version of Jason. I've got pretty much everything they have of that version, except for the game itself, and that is on its way. One of the boys has picked that up for me. Shout out to Big Trill. He's picked that game up for me. Can't wait to get that from him. It's been a headache here lately, but we'll get together and I'll get that and add it to the collection. But like I said, his mask comes off as well. There you go. You can see the detail that they put into it. Really awesome figure. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of the NES version. And then up behind that, it's just a little thing I picked up at the flea market or something like that. Somebody was making just a little printout of young Jason. And then we got a Movie Maniacs line of Part 2. He's got an interchangeable head. You can put either, zoom in, focus in. Or you can either put that head on him, or you can put the bag version on him. And I prefer the bag version on him, so it looks a whole lot meaner. And then moving next to him, we've also got another Movie Maniacs line with Jason. I mean, they're nice, but they're nowhere compared to the Neca versions. And so real excited about the new ones that they're coming out with later this year, so I have even more to add to it. And like I said, I'll give you one more quick view of the lower shelf. Just like I said, just a little knick-knack and stuff. But I like it all. Alright, off to the rest of the stuff. I picked this up probably 2 weeks ago, probably about a month ago at the Great Escape. They're just a latex Jason mask, and my redneck engineering putting it on a flagpole to display it. Need to paint it, but I couldn't do it in time. And then probably one of my favorite posters from the whole line, the final chapter. Oh, can you see my lights? But probably want to get a Jason Takes Manhattan. That's probably one of my second favorite poster out of the whole line. Just love the I Love New York sign on it. And then, of course, come over here into the movies. I'll show this first. You got Crystal Lake Memories, Blu-ray. Really, really awesome documentary. If you haven't watched it, pack a lunch, because it's long and it goes through in depth of every single movie in the franchise. A lot of fun. And then they came out with a hardback version of it as well, so I had to get it as a collector in me. And then of course you got the Blu-ray box set, which had to get day one. But as like now hearing about it now, it's going for nearly what, $300 now that it's out of print. But the only thing, you can't really put it on the shelf like that because of course you don't have nothing on the spine. So this is the only way that I could think of really displaying it up. And then I got the DVD box set that came with a little mini mask in it. It hasn't been opened, and so I might as well not open it. I ain't ever gonna watch the DVD versions. I just liked it because it had a little mini mask in it. And then, like I said, just another documentary that came out on DVD. Different than the Crystal Lake Memories one, but found this for like $3 at a used shop. Really cool, I thought. Haven't watched all of it yet, so. Then we got two Funkos, the reaction line. Got the one that came out standard to everybody in the reaction line. And then, like you saw in one of my unboxings or toy update that I did, got the New York Comic Con NES version of the reaction. Love it. Like I said before, I'm a huge fan of the NES version. So, and then I got the Movie Maniacs in box. You saw that figure right there. I've got it out of box and then in box. These things go for a pretty penny in box. So, I was real happy to find one in box and have one loose too. And then get me a lunchbox and a koozie and a shot glass, because you never know when you're gonna need it all. So I really love these lunch boxes. Like I said, I've got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and then the Friday the 13th one. Just, like I said, the only thing that's missing is just a thermos. Just wish they had a thermos. I'd take it to lunch every day with me to work if it had a thermos. And I got this McFarlane 3D poster. It's not a poster, it's plastic. But really cool. I've seen Griswold's has the one like this in the Nightmare on Elm Street, and that one's really sweet as well. I'm on the lookout for that one. And then got a big Jason Goes to Hell plush thing. It's ugly as all get out. Found him used, but the coolest thing about it is, hold on, see if we can get him to work. It's gonna be difficult. Where is it? Really cool. That he still works. I mean, it's a horrible excuse for a machete that he has, but it still works. But I like to put him up against the wall because he's really faded. He was probably in somebody's window, it looked like. But just wish they would have done a little bit better on the machete. But who's to complain? And then I got a couple masks. This one my fiance had made for me. Some guy out of North Carolina. It took him forever, but it's just a custom made mask of the remake. I really like it. It looks awesome. Whenever I go to a horror convention, this is I want to get this one signed by Kane Hodder or any of the other guys that played Jason. Then I got a Neca Part 4 mask. I really like that, especially the hatchet mark in the mask. And gotta have the Neca version as well. I mean the NES version. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of the retro NES Jason, so anything that I can find that, I'm gonna snatch it up. And it's really cool because this one, when you turn off the lights, it'll glow in the dark too. So, got a couple masks. There's a couple more I want to get, but just add to the collection. Probably one of the most prized possessions that I get in my collection is this newspaper article. My fiance found it online somewhere, and she got it framed for me. Just really, really cool. I've never seen anything like this. She showed me a picture. There's one, you can find it online on Etsy or something like that, that it's a Haddonfield Times for, of course, Halloween, but you can never get to the website. So, but like I said, you can pause it if you want to read it. Just really cool. Just a good talking piece. I like it. And the last little bit of my Friday the 13th collection, I've got quite a few comics here. Come on, cameraman. First one I got is a part 1 from 2007, number 1. Got number 2 from that line. Got number 4. Need number 3. If anybody can get their hands on it, shout back at me. Let me know. That's number 3. Really love the cover art of that one. And then got number 5 in that series. Pretty sweet, I think. And then I got two out of this line. Let's see. Issue 1. I'm not sure when this was issued out, but really sweet. I've read that one. I've read all the Friday the 13th ones, and then I got that one as well. But that's it. And then I got a few of these Freddy vs. Jason versus Ash comics. I got probably 4 in that series. And then the Scream Factories are growing. We'll just give one more shot. Like I said, start off at the bottom. Got my signs, my little candy dish holder, and my action figures, all that good stuff. My bobbleheads. But not too much, but I think some pretty cool stuff. Let me know what you think down in the comment box. Like I said, there's always room for improvement, but it's always the funs and getting away with it from the missus. But she's let me collect this much stuff so far, so she's a winner in my book. But I like it. Like to see what y'all think of it. It ain't much, but it's a little. Alright, that's it. That's my Friday the 13th collection. Like I said, I didn't think it would be a better day to put it out there than today. So, huge shout out to Dr. Movie 91. He did all the artwork for my banner and my logo. Huge thank you to him. He messaged me one day and asked if I needed a banner and logo, and I said yes, and that's what he came up with, and it is amazing. So huge shout out to Doc. Thank you. I can't thank you enough, man. But I also want to say thank you to everybody. Here in the last week has been absolutely crazy. I went from right at 100 subs last weekend, and when we did that huge collaboration video, everything is just taken off. Thank you to everybody. I can't thank you enough. There's a laundry list of shout outs that I could make of thanking everybody, and I want to go through them all, but I don't want to make anybody mad that I didn't mention your name. So, but thank you, thank you, thank you. Like I said, we're 155 subs. I don't know what to say, because when I started this, I was thinking, hey, I'll have 20, 30 at the most. But like I said, this past week has been mind blown with the support and everything. I can't thank each and every one of you enough. My goal now is to make each and every one of my videos better for y'all. But like I said, thank you to each and every one of you.